Some Russian vandals decided they were going to protest against the state police getting more powers there.
They have state police over there?
Yeah, it's like...
80s?
Yep, exactly. And so they decided to protest against this, and their protests included painting a 200-foot-long penis on a bridge in St. Petersburg, Russia. Now, the dick, for some reason, seems to be very popular with vandals. If you see a school that's been vandalized, something drawn on it, it's usually a penis. Same with any sort of any public bathroom. Someone has to draw a dick on it. And it's amazing to me that this is really like an international language here, dick drawing, between people who commit vandalism. And then they are always done exactly the same. There's never like any sort of, someone never draws like a flaccid penis. It's always the big erect penis where they get for some reason, they can't draw the head on it. These are horrible artists, if you want to call them that. And it always looks like some sort of heart-shaped valentine on the end of it, so that this thing always ends up looking like a chicken drumstick. So it's the same in Russia as it is in the United States. And then, of course, always the same, no matter who is vandalizing something and drawing the penis on it. They can't forget to have the 3 drops coming out of the end of it, because it's not dick vandalism unless this penis is oozing. And, of course, I don't understand how they thought the giant penis would end up giving people more freedoms in Russia. You might want to say, maybe, more freedoms. I don't know if the police there, whatever replaced the KGB, even realized that that giant 200-foot dick was meant for them. It could just be kids from the University of St. Petersburg or something. So that was just something I noticed about vandalism. International vandalism.
All right, 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. It is the Ron and Fez show on a Friday. Let's go over here to Sean. Sean, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, I think from what Fez has pointed out, it's pretty obvious that all vandals are gay. They're just so obsessed with dicks.
Well, you know, the dick joke is very, very the big out there. It's the insult bit. It's the shock bit. Comics do it. Vandals do it. Ryan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fezzy.
Hey.
What would you like the dicks to look like? More hair, more veins?
I think that's asking for too much.
Darker shades.
I mean, I know we're an XL channel. You can still go too far. There still should be some type of taste here. Let's go over here to Chris, Florida. You're on Ron and Fez.
Good afternoon, boys.
Yes.
Hey, Fez, do you have penises painted all over your apartment?
Look, here's the deal. Fez went into a fucking rant on the Russian fucking vandal scene. On the graffiti scene of Russia.
Think Banksy's fucking drawing giant cocks all over the place?
Fez just heard the story. When you're a kid, Fez, one of the things kids learn how to draw is the giant cock. It's just kind of the, hey, fuck you, look at this.
Seems like they would just draw what they normally doodle.
Yeah, that's what they're doodling. Like here, like you fucking see a woman's face, you put a fucking, you draw a giant cock next to it, a couple of dots coming out the end, you show your friends, they're like, fuck, that's unbelievable. That's fucking great. It's called shock humor, Fez. Shocking and jocking.
Okay.
Shock those jocks, I like to say. Here's Tyler. You're on Ron and Fez.
Fezzy, how you doing, buddy?
Good, pal. What can we do for you?
Just wondering if, before anybody graffitis a dick, if they got to break into the Dick Treasure Trove from Superbad that the kid was drawing and run each one by you.
Oh, with that, those, they don't even match up. They're not even the legitimate graffiti dicks. Those look like they were done by an artist in Superbad. These things, are just, it's the same everywhere, where it's just all misaligned.
Misaligned?
Yeah, out of proportion.
All right, so draw us the penis that you're speaking of.
This is the standard one. Oops, I forgot the drops.
All right, I am going to ask...
I mean, I'm not very good, but...
Who you got in there with you?
I got String and Stephanie.
All right, I don't want Stephanie to see this. So you and String, come on over. Now, Fez claims that this is the international penis thing, the only ones that you'll see. And here's what Fez says.
What the fuck is that?
Now,
that's what I said. They all end up look like a drumstick.
Now, what I want you to do is just go to Google Image, see penis drawings, and see if there's anything drawn like this, because it is absolutely not. You've basically drawn a drumstick and 3 dots. That just doesn't happen. Where have you seen this drawing, Fez?
I've seen this like on the sides of schools and bathrooms.
There's one.
That's a cock picture right there.
Yeah. Nothing.
Here's another one.
I don't even know.
Drawing MS Paint.
Right, where the head is just too big. Like
Are you going to compare that with this?
It doesn't look like a drumstick.
There's nothing drumstick about this.
We should put that on
Fez actually only has the one ball and then a lump on it.
It looks like a tadpole. It's like an empty sack in there.
I was wondering what you were talking about. Maybe you're confused about the penis drawing.
Here, look. Here's another. It's cruder.
Right.
Ha ha, you suck.
Ha ha, you suck. Yes, that's the type of thing you're going to do. Like, it's kind of like made you look at a dick is what is the humor part of cock graffiti. John, you're on Run Fez.
Yo, Ronnie, what's up, man?
Here's what I'm going to do. And this is going to be a fucking prick job. Hicks, I want to picture this and post it to 202.
It's going on.
No, I didn't have time. I just freehanded that as fast as I could.
But then you also said to me and Hicks that is the fucking traditional thing. As Hicks goes through here, no one is drawn what you've drawn. Yours looks like,
Here you go. That's pretty well done, actually.
I like how surprised she is. That's all a man has ever fantasized, that a woman is shocked by the enormity of his penis. Here is Dan, New Orleans.
Yeah, go to YouTube and type in Dick Doodles. There's a guy that draws dicks and other cartoons out of them. It's phenomenal.
That actually used to be one of the things that I would do in elementary school, is like I would be drawing a naked woman and then always pretend that the teacher was coming over and would try to change it into something else and thinking, yes, he got away with it one more time.
All right, so he starts out with a photo of, a drawing of a penis, and then turns it into an old man.
Anthony, you're on Run Fez.
Hello there. I've been listening to this show for a while, and it seems that the only time I hear this guy talk, Fez that is, it's either about mental illness, equal rights, or dicks. This seems to add up to an issue to me, right?
Well, first of all, yes, you are 100% correct. But beyond that is perhaps it's growing a little bit. Maybe he's expanding. I mean, as you know, he just fucking brought in 3 bits today and did them. Let's go to Jim. You're on Run Fez.
Hey, buddies. Maybe Fezzy doesn't know what a dick looks like because he's only seen his own and not another man.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. And then he doesn't
That
even
makes
look.
no sense. I have one.
But you don't even look at your own. You've even told us you're very nervous about that. Fez, what shocks you that when the graffiti artist draws the penis, it would be erect? Why would you think anyone would want to draw a flaccid penis?
Well, I just thought that if someone's going to draw this, that maybe there would be different kinds. People don't draw a house the same way.
Yeah, there is a, the Box House is pretty famous, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
So this is graffiti. It's not actual art. If you look at Michelangelo, I'm sure he would draw it. And, of course, in those type of paintings, there are flaccid penises because they're not looking to shock. This guy draws this penis with the thing of a woman has to go by and see this, right? This is the point of this. It is not supposed to be art. It's just supposed to fucking piss people off. By the way, somebody was telling me that there's some kind of American Idol for artists on Bravo now. I don't know the name of it, but I want to kind of watch it. It is amazing how many shows have ripped off American Idol over the years.
It's called Work of Art, Next Great Art.
Yeah. Cupcake Wars is just American Idol for cupcakes.
Yeah.
There's no fucking difference. They sit down, they judge it the same way. They have a little Ryan Seacrest look-alike. They're let down with people. And I can't believe I've seen 2 Cupcake Wars now and seen 2 different people cry.
Yeah, I saw the second episode.
How can you cry? You made a cupcake someone didn't like.
They even go with the foreign judge, the one foreign judge.
Could you imagine if you cried at work?
I could.
You were a little bit today, right?
Uh-huh, yep.
Was it the penis drawing?
No, that wasn't it.
What had you teared up today? The American tie?
No, that didn't help. Just, a few mistakes here and there that were catching up to me, really bothering me.
What you do? Is that new medicine has you farting more?
Oh, God, it won't stop.
You're getting, and no one ever hears you, but the problem is you're slipping them out and not warning us.
Well, it's slipping out, and as I'm trying to hold it in.
But why can't you give your partners a warning?
Because, trust me, I never expect them to get loose.
Right, but why don't you let us know after the fact?
Well, then I'm too embarrassed.
Right, but you're getting the fucking dirty diaper thing from certain people.
Yeah.
You're thinking you're getting away with, you're saying yeah to me. I'm telling you, what a guy would do for another guy is, watch out, this is fucking coming. Not just have us looking around the room like something died here. Hicks just went through 2 lobster rolls, and he has the fucking stomach of an old lady. So we know he's going to be problems. Maybe, and I know that you get embarrassed about this kind of stuff, right?
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to just ring a bell for us to let us? I'm serious. Just a warning bell?
If I didn't have to say the actual words, maybe the bell would be better.
And then Hicks, I don't know whether you know this.
I was hoping you would just think it was other people.
Well, you've actually blamed it on the fucking new intern.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's not right, Fez. That's mean.
It could have been anybody at that point.
Let me know when this is up on 202, friends Hicks.
Be up very soon.
Anthony, you're on Fez.
Yeah, where did this graffiti take place?
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. More like St. Penisburg. See you.
I don't even think you even have to change it.
Robot Artist, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ron. Yes, I've seen that new show. What is it?
Excuse me, I have to stand outside. Fez is ringing the bell. Go ahead, Robot Artist.
Yeah, I saw that new show, Work of Art. I can finally say that it is a reality show that I'm not embarrassed to watch.
How many times has it been on now?
It's just 1 episode so far. You can catch it on Bravo On Demand.
All right, Bravo On Demand. I'm going to check it out.
It's actually executive produced by Sarah Jessica Parker. I was shocked to see her, and now I got to say I'm a fan of hers. She's a patron of the arts.
Well, her and her husband are everywhere in town. They support everything. There's nothing that happens that those two aren't like, we are behind it. I wish I could get them to support radio. That would be the greatest.
Well, there's some real creativity on the show, and there's a wide range of artists, from young kids to an actual older person, so that's nice to see. and I'm interested to see what kind of work they come up with on the rest of the show.
All right. Well, if I'm going to try to check this out myself. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
202 Friends does have a link up to the beautiful shirt that Robot Artist did of that. I wish I never called him RoboCop the other day. That was a confusing thing on my part. And maybe with this show, Fezzy, we can get you and your penis drawings on there.
I don't think they're good enough.
Why do you got to put yourself down?
All right, it's up on 202, friends.
All right, that was really fast. You hopped right on that.
I'm picking up a little bit of that fucking diaper smell.
Sorry.
Did you again?
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you fucking alert, dude? And what medicine is doing this to you?
This is my diabetes medicine.
Now, when you get like this at home, do you just let it rip?
Yeah. It's like a lot of times I can't control it there. I mean, here I try to sit on it and keep it all contained.
That's bad, man.
Yeah, you're going to end up blowing your toes off.
But I'm not getting used to this stuff like they said I would.
Makes it smell worse, too.
Well, remember we got a caller before that said you won't get used to it.
Yeah.
There it is. 202, friends.
It could be a fish taking a shit. It does not. Fezzy thinks that the shaft is connected to the ball in a way. Look at that. Like, the shaft comes out just as thick as the ball.
It's scary looking.
No one for a second would believe that that was a penis. I'll get a look at Fez's art. We should have him sign it.
Fuck. We still have the original. You get this out maybe one day.
You want to sign it, Fez, and then we'll give it away as a prize one day?
I'll sign it.
All right.
Would you have it framed, too?
No, they can do that on their own.
Why don't you take one of those fucking diabetes farts all over it so they can have the stank of you forever? What's the fucking
envelope?
What's the new intern's name?
It's Stephanie, Jim, and Toby.
Jim is who he confused.
Oh, okay.
He accused Jim because I'm like, dude, and I'm just fucking sitting in here, and I'm like, this was a while back, and I go, Fez, there's that fucking dirty diaper smell. And he goes like this, it's that new intern. And this is like 1 o'clock in the end, and I go like this, well, I haven't seen him in 2 hours. How is he fucking stinking up? Came in before the show. I go, and it's still lingering 2 hours later? That's a fucking oil spill.
There's not a lot of circulation in this studio.
I know, but does it hurt you to walk out in the fucking hall, down in the bathroom? Something.
I've ended up doing it on the stairs. Or just walking down, there was a release. And I'm hitting 2 floors.
What do you walk down the steps here? It's 36 fucking floors.
No, the ones in the lobby.
Let's go over here to Eric. You're on Fez.
Yeah, I've got a good protest Fezzy could get behind. You know, you've heard of Hands Across America. How about Cocks Across America? Everybody lines up dick to dick.
I don't like it. I'm starting to agree with that guy. Mental illness, equality, and penises. It's a short gamut that you're running here.
Well, I don't think I've talked about penises in a long time.
David Lynch just tweeted, this weekend I'm going to try to find out if I'm connected to the moon. Okay. Kirk, you're on Fez.
Hey, when Fez is going to fart, he's supposed to say, yay, pudding!
Oh.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Let's go over here. Charlie, you're on Fez.
Ronnie, if you look at the picture closely, it really says a lot. You ought to bring an expert in because you could clearly see it's something that could easily fit in an ass. Like, it's tapered. There's lips at the end. It's almost like Fez's dream.
It's very funny. It's only been up for a couple seconds. 1,000 people have already fucking viewed this thing.
All right, a lot of galleries don't get that in New York.
Let's read what some of the people have to say. There's already some comments up. I was expecting Jackie Treehorn. That's a fucking great reference. Instead, I have a hankering for fried chicken. A leg of chicken. Is that an elephant trunk spitting? Steeler Girl says, I can't stop laughing. Oh my God, sick. Can't Tina seen alien shit? Looks like that snail is about to have a thought. If that's what it looks like, I'd keep that secret. Jesus, it looks like a turkey drumstick that is thinking. Looks like the mutant water from Abyss. Looks like a smiling elephant. Fezzy fried chicken dick. I feel bad for whatever guy that's at the end of that mongrel of a cock. And it looks like Fezzy's secret is that he has a messed up dick. It's up right now on 202 Friends. Very, very odd. This is Fez's drawing of a penis, which he also claims is the universal drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And they all draw a heart at the penis head, and it looks like a drumstick. And I have never seen a drawing like this, or thank God, a penis like this. Will, Alabama, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Yeah, it looks just like one of those gooey ducks they eat on the Food Network all the time.
Oh, God. In the time that I read that, another 300 people viewed it. Very, very odd, Fezzy.
Well, I guess it's kind of an inkblot thing where people are going to interpret what they think they see.
Looks like a shitting whale. Does this guy even have a penis? Worst drawing of a cock ever. Is this the thought bubble above Earl's head? Looks like a geoduck. Looks like a bent World Cup trophy. Is that your asshole farting? And then finally, Fez, that's beautiful, from Rorschach.
Thank you, Rorschach.
He is the kind, seriously.
He is a sweetheart.
If there's one person who's a friend of us all, it's Rorschach. Bobo 2.0 looks to me like the mutant baby from Eraserhead. Or that's Bobo's dick. Fudgy the whale. But what's it taste like? If this, as Fez has only seen his own, and this is what is drawn, that he draws, it's clear. Fez has a fucked up looking dick. Now it all makes sense. Fez is looking for an elephant trunk. Shocked to you, Fez?
Yeah, a little bit of a shock to me.
Thought that this was the universal penis look?
And I stick by that, yeah. That's how they end up being drawn. Vandals, short on time, that's what their drawn penises look like.
Looks like Audrey 2. Looks like Mark Wahlberg's spaceship from the new version of Planet of the Apes. Kentucky Fez chicken. Is that a dripping hog leg? It's scary. This must be while he's not acting on his secret. Looks like the back leg of a camel kicking rocks. Up on 202 Friends now, Fez has shocked us with his drawing on a penis. Go to Twitter, 202 Friends. And it is somewhat embarrassing. Those Chelsea people sure have weird fetishes. You need a date to jog your memory. Yum. And then this is very weird.
Ugh.
Scott O'Leary just says, "Hi, Ron. Scott, don't waste my time. I'm reading comments."
He didn't want to get lost in the crowd.
All right, you've got over 2,100 views that quickly, Fez. And no one has said, "Hey, Fez, you've drawn the universal cock."
Art critics. They're all art critics. Maybe this will be at the Guggenheim next week.
Why would it? You've never been there.
Someone would have to tell me where to go.
Upper East Side. You don't see a lot in New York, do you, big man?
No, I don't. No.
Seeing your sprink later on today?
Oh, yes.
You want to take this picture with you?
No, I think I'll leave that here.
Why are you hiding things from your shrink? I think this is important.
You do?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take it in if you think so.
The fact that there is drawing therapy, I mean, obviously you had some kind of mutated cock stuck into your toddler mouth at a very, inopportune time?
Not that I can recall.
Sure you can't recall. Got a brain full of cum. So you're not getting a new shrink, Fezzy.
Well, I haven't found one yet.
Have you looked?
I've looked into some names. I haven't been able to make appointments for a consultation. But I've got some names that I've got picked out.
Does your shrink know you're still looking?
Yeah, I've brourought that up.
You think that's why she called you?
That might have been, so that I'm going to talk about that, why I got that phone call
right
in the middle of the day, in the middle of the show yesterday.
Has she ever called you before?
She's called me before, when there was some crises going on, some crises that she knew about. She's called and checked on me. But never just in the middle of the day like this, when nothing was happening.
Maybe her office smells like a dirty diaper. She just wants to fucking check if that's you kicking in the SBDs. I was looking at some of the new comments about Fez's penis picture on 202 Friends of Twitter. Yeah, the dick is weird, but Fez's cum looks like Cheerios, apparently. Looks like an arm in a tank top punching a bunch of Skittles. Now the fact that he's an asexual homo makes a lot of sense. He'll never be willing to find a partner to put that in his mouth. At least we know Fezzy shaves his balls even if he doesn't shave his back. Deflated balloon with spittle. I was in the pool. Fex just failed the Rorschach ink block test. Is that Fezzy's heart? Now we know Fez's secret. He's never seen a penis. Sorry, Ron. Oh, it's Scott O'Leary again.
Again?
Looks like the leg of one of the legendary homo cum pants. So that's what a homo queer sickle looks like. Homo queer sickle. Picasso prick. Is that a generic British soccer cock? It's official. Fez was molested by Michael Jackson. And this one also says fastest Photoshop ever. And it comes to us. All right, you got to come over and see this, Hicks. From Cigars and Scotch. And there's no reason for it. There's no reason for this fucking Photoshop to have ever taken place. But apparently, there it is. Watley begins. Fez as Batman. And there's the bat signal. Is the big...
All right, Cigars and Scotch.
And that was really uncalled for.
You've already done the Jerry Garcia Photoshop to me.
That already looks stupid compared to this. Fez's dick looks more like Toddy Boy's Todd Hillier. Which end of the Valouz... What are these things called? I never remember the horns.
The Vazulas.
Which end of the Vazulas do I blow in? Fez has big pussy lips, doesn't he? Yeah, they do look like. This is hilarious. He can't draw either. Then again, I'm a girl. Map of Hawaii. Looks like years of dysfunction and denial. It's the trunk from the Blue Aardvark. Flying fish. Fez, is that a map of Pinellas Park, Florida? Looks like a rhino dick. Deflating balloon. An abortion puking. Bad Tuve. Chaz Bono's new cock. Quite a few people commenting on this.
Everybody sees something a little different, I guess, in art.
Did you just say you farted?
No, I said art.
It's been seen close to 3,500 times, Fezzy, that quickly. You've got some people... Fez is saying that word wrong. You told me Vazulas?
Yeah.
I need the correct pronunciation. Let's go over to Rube, Oklahoma. You're on Fez.
How you doing, buddies? Hey, I was checking the Fezzy cock drawing. At last check, 3,600 views, 0 favorites. Nobody likes it.
That's hard to believe, and I am looking, and it is true.
That's rough.
Well, let's read some of these. A lot of the... here's second fastest Photoshop. These are coming very quick now, the Photoshops.
A little too quick.
It's the Guggenheim with Fez's fucking stupid diabetes dick drawn in there. You're doing good with it, though, Fez. You're doing good with it.
Well, I guess people seem to be enjoying it.
Looks like something George Jetson would drive. Is this a representation of what Fez did to Dave? Hey, Ron, look what I got you on famouscockart.com. Looks like a frog sneezing. One of the creatures from Alien. I don't know if they're enjoying it, Fez, but they haven't favored it yet. But just by saying that, somebody... no, still hasn't.
Still no?
202 friends on Twitter. Bringing it all in. Hot, if you go so far. Hot.
Almost time to add an... For me, in the summertime, I have to add layers.
Oh.
I'm picking up an aroma. Did you let one slip by?
There may have been one.
Why don't you fucking tell me, dude?
Because a lot of times I don't feel it.
How do you not feel a fart?
Are you incontinent?
I'd rather you fucking ripped it fucking loud and let us know what we're in for. But you're seeping them. And I want you to tell me the truth. Was that at the last couple unmasked?
There was, I will admit to one at an unmask. The very last one, the Pauly Shore one.
We're going to have to move you away from the front of the room. And it has nothing to do with your work. And completely that I need and the guest needs to focus. 4,100 times it's viewed now. Favored one time.
All right, so that's starting to even out a little bit.
Let's see. All right, one person said I'd suck it. Fez showing his work at the Noodleheim. Snuffleupagus. I love it. Assigned Chaz Bono. Not bad for a third grade retard. Hello, Ronnie B. Hey, Ron, remember Lefty? Those were the days. Looks like the mouth of the anteater from the old Pink Panther cartoons.
Hey, Ant, what are you drawing? Chicken leg?